Hi, myself Saranya Sreedharan, Assistant Professor, Department of Science and Humanities, Vedavyasa Institute of Technology. My topic is about cryptography. Cryptography is a technique of securing information and communication through the uses of code so that only those persons for whom the information is intended can understand and process it, thus preventing unauthorized access to information. The prefix crypt means hidden and the suffix graphy means writing. It is a Greek origin, secret writing. The techniques that are used to protect information are obtained from mathematical concept and a set of rule-based calculation known as algorithms to convert messages in a way that make it hard to decode them. It is a term to refer science and art of transforming messages to make them secure and immune to attack. The application of cryptography includes ATM cards, computer passwords, and electronic commerce. The cryptographic components. The plain text will be in a readable format and it is converted to encryption, that is a ciphertext format, non-readable format, that it will be decryption, then it will be formed to again a readable format. For example, we are using as a WhatsApp we are giving one message to some person, means we are writing the message, that plain text will be in correct way, it will be encrypted and it makes to a machine language which means ciphertext here, and it will be decrypted, then the next person who will be getting the plain text. For example, features of cryptography. Confidentially, information can only be accessed by the person for whom it is intended and no other persons except him can access it. Integrity. Information cannot be modified in storage or transition between sender and intended receiver without any addition to information being detected. Non-repudiation. The creator or sender of information cannot deny his intention to send information at a later stage. Here, plain text and ciphertext. The original message before being transformed is called a plain text. After the message is transformed, it is called a ciphertext. An encryption algorithm transforms the plain text into ciphertext. A decryption algorithm transfers the ciphertext into plain text. Here, for example, they are giving a plain text hello means the ciphertext it will be read as KHOOR. Cipher means encryption and decryption algorithm are referred as cipher. Also used to refer the different categories of algorithm in cryptography. Example, traditional substitution ciphers, monoalphabetic cipher and polyalphabetic cipher. A key is a number or a set of numbers that the cipher operates on as an algorithm. To encrypt a message, we need an encryption algorithm, an encryption key and the plain text. To decrypt a message, we need a decryption algorithm, a decryption key and the ciphertext. This reveals the original plain text. Types: shared key, public key and a private key. Uses of key. For example, monoalphabetic cipher to encrypt hello with the key equal to 3. The plain text will be hello, the ciphertext will be which is encrypted and it will be getting as KHOOR. Cryptographic technique. This is a algorithmic code. The plain text we are giving, it will be encrypted, it will be going for ciphertext. Next we are getting a decryption and it will be going for plain text. Cryptographic categories. We can divide all the cryptographic algorithms into two groups, symmetric group and asymmetric group. Symmetric key cryptography. It is an encryption system where the sender and receiver of a message use a single common key to encrypt and decrypt message. is faster and simpler, but the problem is that the sender and receiver have to somehow exchange keys securely. It is an example that Alice is a plain text. It is shared by secret key ciphertext and it is decrypted by and after we are getting a plain text. This is the algorithm for that. Monoalphabetic cipher. Use monoalphabetic cipher to encrypt hello with the key 3. The key 3 means shift each character of plain text by character at 3 places ahead of it. Hence replacing H by K, E by H, L by O and O by R is the plain text. Polyalphabetic cipher to encrypt hello with key 3-2. Divide hello in group of 3 characters HEL and LO and use key 3 to encrypt HEL and key 2 encrypt LO. Plain text hello. The ciphertext with first 3 words will 3 times ahead KHO. Next 2 words will 2 times ahead NB. It is a ciphertext machine language. Transposition cipher. Encrypt the message hello my dear using the key 1, 2, 3, 4. Ciphertext means it will be converting as 2, 4, 1, 3. In encryption, we move the character at position 2 to position 1, the character at position 4 to position 2 and so on. We first move the spaces in the message. We then divide the text into blocks of 4 characters. We add a bogus character Z at the end of the third block. The result is HELL OMYD EARZ. We create a 3-block ciphertext as this. The plain text hello my dear ciphertext. As a machine language it will be converting like that. Asymmetric key or a public key cryptographer. There are 2 keys, a private and a public key. Private key is kept by the receiver and public key is announced to the public. If Alice wants to send a message to Bob, Alice uses the public key to encrypt the message. When the message is received by Bob, the private key is used to decrypt the message. Some of the asymmetric algorithm are Diffie-Hellman, RSA, EL Gamal, elliptic curve, cryptography, man in the middle, attack, etc. A pair of key is used to encrypt and decrypt information. A sender's public key is used for encryption and a receiver's private key is used for decryption. Public keys and private keys are different. Even if the public key is known by everyone, the intent receiver can only decode it because he alone knows his private key. The most popular asymmetric key cryptographer algorithm in the RSA algorithm. Comparison of symmetric key cryptographer and asymmetric key cryptographer. Only one shared key is involved. Here two keys, a private and the public keys are involved in asymmetric. The same key encrypts and decrypts the plain text. In asymmetric, the public key encrypts the plain text while the private key decrypts. Symmetric, the shared key is kept secret between Alice and Bob. In the asymmetric, the private key is just kept secret by the Bob while the public key is made public. Examples of symmetric algorithm is DES, 3DS, etc. ideas. Examples of asymmetric, Diffie, RSA, etc. Modern round ciphers. The cipher of today are called round ciphers because they involve multiple rounds, where each round is a complex cipher made up of the simple ciphers. The key used in each round is a subset or variation of the general key called the round key. If the cipher has n rounds, a key generator produces n keys K1, K2, etc. Kn, where K1 is used in round 1 and K2 in round 2 and so on. Modern symmetric key ciphers DES and AES are referred to as a block ciphers because they divide the plain text into block and use the same key to encrypt and decrypt the blocks. data encryption standard. The algorithm encrypts 64-bit plain text blocks using a 64-bit key. DES has 2 transposition blocks and 16 complex round ciphers. Although the 16 iteration round ciphers are conceptually the same, each uses a different key derived from the original key. The initial and final permutation are keyless, straight permutation. The permutation takes a 64-bit input and permutes them according to the predefined values. Application of cryptography. Computer passwords. Cryptography is widely utilized in computer security, particularly when creating and maintaining passwords. When a user log in, their password is hashed and compared to the hash that was previously stored. Passwords are hashed and encrypted before being stored. In this technique, the passwords are encrypted so that even if a hacker gains access to the password database, they cannot read the password. And digital currency. To protect transaction and prevent fraud, digital currency like Bitcoin also uses cryptography. Complex algorithm and cryptographic keys are used to safeguard transaction, making it nearly hard to tamper with or fork the transactions. Secure web browsing. Online browsing security is provided by the use of cryptography, which shields users from man-in-the-middle assaults. Public key cryptography is used by the secure socket layer and transport layer security protocols to encrypt data sent between the web server and the client, establishing a secure channel for communication. And to the conclusion, by using of encryption technique, a fair unit of confidentiality, authentication, integrity, access control and availability of data is maintained. Using cryptography, electronic mail security, IP security, web security can be achieved. Thank you.